Like I said, I've been said those fights can get made. It just depends on the fighters sitting down and actually going to their handlers and tell them, look, this is the fight that I want, and make it happen. They offer me to fight and put some money behind it. It's a go. Yeah. You know, I don't turn down no fights.
She said, don't f with me. He had to been ringside at the fight 2 days ago. And he's lucky he didn't get his face broke badly there. You don't, if you're ringside and you're afforded that opportunity, I found it a bit distasteful. I like Terence.
Hey.
You gonna fight Conor McGregor, dude?
I told Conor.
In the ring, in the octagon, but?
I told Conor to himself.
You'll beat his ass?
I said, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, me and Conor, they called me. You know what I mean? They called me and they offered me to fight. And I talked. Me and Conor got on the phone and we started politicking, you know, trying to figure something out. And I just told him, man, I'm not getting in no octagon with you so you can be kicking me and elbowing me.
McGregor-Canelo boxing match. I know that is something that perhaps both guys have been beefing in recent weeks. It appears they want the fight if the price is right.
Such events can be, but Crawford prefers to solidify his boxing legacy rather than engage in a single MMA showdown. Crawford is fresh off a triumphant win over Israel Madrimov in August.
All the boxing media is out, and this is one of the biggest boxing events in a long.
He also has a wrestling pedigree. So we're talking back and forth. It's like a 2-fight deal. And Crawford, they're talking to me here about you and me. A 2-fight deal, MMA first, boxing second. I said, I know you have an extensive background and balls the size of a Bengali tiger. They're asking for a fight. It's going to be hundreds of millions on the line. What's up? And he goes, I don't want to take a kick, or I don't fancy taking a kick off Conor McGregor, he said. I don't know what's happening. There's loads of things on the table. Very exciting announcements are coming from McGregor Sports and Entertainment and Riyadh season. Very, very...
Compete or hurt Canelo in any way, shape, or form. I respect Canelo as a fighter and as a person. I've met him. Super nice guy. I got no beef with him. I got no beef with Al Haymon.
First simultaneous 2-division champion brought his star power to the crypto-centric platform in another broadcast. While captivating audiences with his charisma, McGregor also lets
not play around once the bell rings.
Well, like I said, we only shall see. You know, I can't give any hard answers on that because you never know. But yeah, I would love to get in the ring with those fighters, but you know, at the business side of the table, you know, it all got to make sense.
Hey guys, he's crazy. Would you take Crawford at 58? No more questions?
Canelo, would you fight Conor if you wanted to? Yeah.
También la Conor McGregor diciendo que tú no puedes vender y que si es un error la que tú estás haciendo el evento en septiembre. ¿Qué piensas hacer?
At Wembley Stadium during the Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois fight. Their photos quickly went viral, fueling curiosity and buzz across the boxing community, said the Notoriouses.
No. Conor McGregor, you know, I say he one of us. You know, because they was treated like black people over there where he from. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people don't know that.
Oh yeah, a lot of Irish slaves.
You know, they was treated just like us.
Sure.
So, you know, I consider him one of us. You know, but at the same time, you know, in boxing, it's always the black fighters gotta be the ones that step out and play this circus role, and you know, be the one that.
Really want is Conor. I'll put the nail in his casket.
Ideally, if you could have it your way, is it Nate, Tommy, Conor? Is KSI anywhere in that equation?
Well, if KSI fights Tommy, he's gonna get knocked out.
Yep.
I guess it's all kind of in the air. Time will...
Trouble with the audio over here.
I'm saying...
I heard you.
And balls the size of a Bengal tiger. They're asking for a fight. It's going to be hundreds of millions on the line. What's up? The former UFC featherweight and lightweight champion noted that Terence Crawford didn't seem...
And then the Terence Crawford one came up. 2-fight deal. They were saying, maybe boxing for us says, listen lads, I've done this. I've done the boxing. They have to come to me now. I'll do the boxing after. So it was worked out of a 2-fight deal.
Wow.
Mixed martial arts first.
With Terence?
With Terence, and boxing after. I said, he's not going to accept it. I hope he accepts it. He can fucking wrestle. Maybe we'll have to wait for his son to do it. Maybe his son will have the...
On Conor.
I was skeptical from the jump. saying about Conor fighting in 2024.
The 37-year-old Crawford. It's going to be a great test for Crawford, he told Boxing News. He added, both fighters have been looking amazing, so I think it's an amazing fight. Respect to Crawford for jumping up and—
Terence, it's the Mac Daddy. I got the big fella here. We've got a big deal for you. Hundreds of millions. 200 million to be exact. Mixed martial arts against me and a boxing one against you. I don't want to be kicked by you. No way. I says, my man, we can box the few months later. What's the crack? Come on. You're mad. You can wrestle. And he just didn't want to.
This data. We'll bookmark that one for 2025.
Yeah.
But
let's put a pin in that.
Garcia has blasted Terence Crawford and insisted he has the tools to beat him in a mega fight. Garcia received a 1-year ban from boxing after failing 2 drug tests following his—
I like Terence Crawford. That's what you're going after. That was great. Do you want to get back in the boxing ring and try to do that?
Terence had an offer for a 2-fight deal against myself from Turkey Al Sheikh, and me and Turkey were there ringing on the phone to Terence. Didn't take it.
Really?
2-fight deal, 1 MMA, 1 boxing. Terence a good lad. Terence a good guy. Shouldn't have said that about your man had to get in the few hoops.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tough business.
It's tough.
And you don't kick a man when he's down, but it is what it is. All sweet. Terence should step up, I think. I think he should. I think he's a lot more left in him.
Yeah.
He can wrestle as well.
Well, then he can.
I don't know how you couldn't. That's the truth. As a man, I don't know how you couldn't not be unwilling to test yourself at a level like this. So I don't know. The deal was there. It was substantial.
Yeah.
He didn't want no part of it. You know, he was legit with it. He said he didn't want to get kicked. But I was going to box him after. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. All good. No problem.
What about, obviously you saw the tweet against Roman Reigns. Do you think WWE might be in the future?
Don't know, bro. Don't know.
Because you'd be so good.
They should have platformed their own combatants.
That is true.
You know, and then you're put them next to these guys. Put our guys next to these guys. What's up? Who the f*** are you? What's up?
Yeah.
Let it be seen by the public. And then we have something to look forward to. On our side, bouts to look forward to.
Yeah.
Guys to look forward to. Remember, these guys clash here and there, etc., etc. It builds the story and all the rest of it. But everything else was stellar.
Yeah.
It would be a mega event and mean major money for you. Are you open to fighting Conor McGregor next year?
Yeah, well, I know. And then we show
wrestling. Would you ever get into MMA of any sort or not?
Nah. They don't pay enough.
Damn.
Man, you get messed up in wrestling.
Yeah.
Just in general. You know, to do wrestling, kicking, boxing, and elbowing. You can have it.
Do you watch the UFC?
Yeah.
Who are your favorite fighters from the UFC?
John Jones. Khabib, hands down.
What about, you like Taporia?
Listen, this crazy. I never seen this dude fight.
For real?
Never, not once. I'm gonna have to watch him on YouTube. I swear to God,
he's crazy. You know, he knocked down Max Holloway. That guy.
Max been doing this for a long time, though.
True.
You know, but
Max is my favorite fighter of all time in the UFC. Yeah. I love Max Holloway. He's great.
That dude big. I don't see how he was making.
Podcast. He added, too much weight for Crawford. He had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Israel Madrimov, because he was big and really awkward. He shouldn't have even fought that guy. Crawford is presently competing in the
Conor McGregor punking Terence Bud Crawford. Oh yeah, and I don't want Terence Bud Crawford to ignore Conor McGregor. Oh no. I want him to keep that same energy the way he kept it with Teofimo Lopez, poking the forehead, running up on him. Teofimo Lopez Sr., Earl Spence. I want Terence Bud Crawford to keep that same energy and do the same thing and try to do the same thing to Conor McGregor. Because it's true what Conor McGregor is saying in his tweet. Isn't everybody always saying that Terence Bud Crawford got a background in wrestling, even though that we never seen him in an NCAA, wrestling match? He wasn't an Olympian in wrestling. He's not in the WWE wrestling. Roman Reigns and Randy Orton, But he's a wrestler. And ladies and gentlemen, let me say it like this. Conor McGregor versus Terence Bud Crawford in the cage. I think that Terence Bud Crawford will make just as much money or even more money fighting Conor McGregor than he did fighting Canelo Alvarez.
Way easy money.
How soon do you knock him out, you think?
At the time, parties herein have 30 days upon issuance to reach an agreement, WBO Championship Committee Chairman Luis Batista Salas said in an official letter. He added, if an accord is not reached,
will probably be the B-side again, but I think the same amount of money or even more money will be on the table. And it's true. Why these boxers don't go to the MMA? Because the excuse is that, well, all the money is in boxing. But when it comes to Conor McGregor, let me say it like this, especially with that Paramount deal that Dana White got, they can make it happen. They can make it happen. I want to see now, everybody in boxing is always talking about Terence Crawford. He's a very, very strong man. He's a wrestler. You got to understand he's a wrestler. And I used to debate like, okay, but wrestling is not going to win you a boxing fight. But it's always, he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler. I want to see now for the first time, Terence Crawford put that little wrestling skills to the test. I agree with Conor McGregor in this one. I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I think, a boxer could go to the, I think a boxer could go.
Easy, way easy money.
How soon does that fight end?
No, we never talk about it. So, but you asking me and I just respond.
Fast forward to today, after a lengthy hiatus from both boxing and the UFC, the notorious fighter is reportedly gearing up for a return to the boxing scene, with rumors swirling.
And Conor McGregor are arguing on the social media.
What?
There's a guy named Ilia Topuria. He's like the biggest super.
Fight yesterday.
What did you think?
He got his ass kicked.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, look.
You know, Gaethje's Mexican.
Yeah, his mom is.
I'm the one who broke that story. Nobody knew that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tita says that's the MMA Brandon Rio stuff.
Yes.
Tita said that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I have never watched a UFC card. But
38 years old.
This one, I get home. We call Bear because, you know, Payo lives 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
So Bear comes over, we jump in the pool, and then Payo's like, I walk into the house and Payo's in the he never walked out to the backyard. So he's right there watching the fights. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, watching the UFC fights. I'm like, oh, I didn't know there was a fight on Sunday. He's like, yeah, it's
White House,
it's 250 year anniversary, celebration, all that at the White House.
The boxing and has only fought 4 more times in the octagon, enduring stoppage losses in 3 of those matches. However, the prospect of returning to the Queensberry rules has consistently
also has something to do with this card, right? They're putting in massive amounts of money to put the fight cards at the Sphere and the White House and all that, and ultimately is not all that memorable. So back to it. Bud Crawford posted a picture of him and Trump. And it got a lot of people up in arms, a lot of people talking. You know, you look at the economy, gas prices are $6 a gallon. We're still waiting on the EP files. You got a war in Iran. Like, it's just a lot going on in America. Bud Crawford posted, it says, who would have knew the president of the United States of America was a big fan of the kid from a small city called Omaha. That rubbed people the wrong way. A lot of people, you know. People were like, who cares? This is not the flex that you think it is. Bud Crawford, in my opinion, he definitely looks MAGA, right? He went to the Sunday card. Now, keep in mind, UFC normally goes on Saturday. Trump's birthday was on Sunday, and they did a whole special card on the White House lawn for that. So they shifted the date. They spent $60 million to build, you know, the scene, and they had a card. To me, I don't know how y'all felt. I felt the card was a failure. To spend all that money, and then, you know, some of the fights were cool, but
some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one.